Hello everyone, Daisy here again with another layout for SpiegelMom Scraps. Today I'm playing along with the Stick It Down sketches that we are kind of teaming up with Stick It Down and doing some awesome things with their sketches. The one I'm using I showed before the video. It's with stripes and stars, and I'm going to do kind of my own take on it. So I'm starting out with a piece of white cardstock, and this is Sweet Tooth 100-pound cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse, and it takes mixed media beautifully. I have not prepped this paper at all, and I'm just using 3 of the new colors of shimmers that were in the shop. I think 1 or 2 of them isn't available anymore, but they may be restocked, so keep an eye out for that. I'm using Pull Me Closer, Mint to Be, and I forget what the purple one is called. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I will have everything linked down below so you can find the colors that I use here. Now I'm just doing the stripes in the background using these different colors. I'm going to be doing kind of a mermaid theme layout. My daughter got a mermaid tail for Christmas, and I have this cute picture of her wearing it just in the living room. And so I am using these colors because I feel like they're mermaid themed. So you can see how nice and shimmery that is. I'm going to set this off to the side to dry while I start working on my sequins. So I'm picking out 3 sequin mixes here. One is called Riptide, one is called Grape Juice, and the other one is called Sweet Pea. And I'm picking them so that they match the colors of paints that I used. So you'll be able to, they match really, really well. And then what I decided to do is, in the sketch it has a bunch of stars, and I decided to use hexagons. Not really sure why, just because I like the shape. And I had a different idea that I was going to do with the hexagons and my stamps, and I kind of went a different way with it. But I didn't have a big enough hexagon punch, so I am just kind of tracing around one and making my own here. Excuse me. And then I'm going to be using my fuse tool to create little shaker pockets. So I'm going to get all of that ready. And I have to let my fuse tool seems to heat up really fast, so I let it heat up for about 10 minutes before I use it. And as you can see there, I kind of keep it in this coffee cup, and that keeps it from melting anything on my desktop. The little stand that comes with the fuse tool is completely useless, so I do not recommend using it at all. It's like really flimsy, cheap plastic, and it just tips over all the time. So I just keep it in a coffee cup, and that seems to do really well. So I'm using my little template here, and I'm putting it underneath the page protector, and then I'm going around the edges with my fuse tool, leaving one open because that's how you're going to get the sequins in. And I got a lot of my fuse tool recommendations from Pop Fizz Paper on YouTube, including using this cardboard instead of using a glass mat. It works so much better. It doesn't slip around as much, and yeah, it just highly recommend using a piece of cardboard instead. And being scrapbookers, you probably have tons of this because this is how paper is shipped to you when you order it off of online, as it comes, with a piece of cardboard in it. So you probably have some of this laying around. Now I'm just trimming around the hexagons. I'm trimming it pretty close to it, to the seams, just because I don't want a lot of overhang. And then I am going to pick out the colors. So I use a knitting needle, you can see here, to hold open the pocket while I'm feeding the sequins in. And so out of the Sweet Pea collection, or mix, I am using just the green ones because they match with the It's Mint to Be color so well. So I'm just picking those ones out. With the other 2 colors, I do mix in some of the seashell sequins that are available in the shop. And they are beautiful and pearlescent, and they match the colors really well. So I figured, hey, why not? It's a mermaid layout. Might as well go on full, you know, Little Mermaid with it. And I just use a little piece of packaging to hold my sequins in while I'm sorting through them. And then all you do is you seal off the open edge and trim it down. So again, I'm using my hexagon as a little guide there. And then here, I lost some of my video, but here you can see I have all of the sequins down, or the shaker pockets done. I added some blue seashells and some purple seashells. And then behind my photo, I put some craft foam and then some tulle that's in kind of a mint color. I thought that was fun. And then I'm just spreading around these little sequin shakers. And I'm using hot glue. I find that the hot glue sticks them down really well, and it's pretty hard to see it behind the shaker pocket. So that's what I find works the best for sticking these down. And I just kind of put them in a random pattern. Now I'm coming in with some shimmers in Night Moves, which is a black, and just sprinkling it around. I felt like I needed some darkness to go with the darkness that's in the photo. And then I'm just cleaning off my shaker pockets because they're plastic, it won't dry on there, so I'm just cleaning them off. And next up I'm going to work on my title, and I'm going to use some Bella Boulevard letters and also some I think they're Pink Fresh Studio little letters. And my title is just going to be You Are Mer-Mazing. And just sticking these down. And they don't stick very well, so I do come in with some liquid glue. So if you don't already, you should head on over to Facebook and join the 15 Minutes of Scrap with SpiegelMom Scraps Facebook group. There are challenges there every month. This month we are doing the Stick It Down sketch challenges. I believe we are doing a giveaway with that if you participate. But otherwise there's always fun things going on in the Facebook group, and that's where you find out when the new sequins are coming out and also if there's any sales going on. And don't forget, you can use my code Daisie15 for 15% off your next purchase in the shop. And that works with all of the products, so Shimmers products as well as your sequins. So this is pretty much my layout. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!